All right, so we have Borwas Pellet Sniffer. Is that am I saying that correctly?
That is correct. Yes.
All right. We have Orsic the Indestructible. We'll see about that.
You're specifically created to maximize hit points.
I don't care.
It's just asking for trouble.
Don't care.
Yeah. No, let's see how fast we can break Orsic.
And Vem Dustwings. I cannot wait to meet these people. All right, let's start. You ready? Welcome everyone to Librarians and Friends playing D&D. Even though you know who I am, I'll introduce myself. I'm Christina, or Steve. I'm going to be your DM tonight. It's lovely to meet you for the first time ever. How about we go around and everybody can introduce themselves, their real life names, and who they are playing, and tell us a little bit about the character that you're going to be playing as tonight. So, Borwas, do you want to go first?
Okay, I'm Drew from the reference library, or I am a reference librarian, sort of. My name is Borwas Pellet Sniffer. So I am a gnome bard. I'm a little bit tone deaf, so I sing out a key, and I play the flute. So and I have some useful stuff, like I can charm people and cure wounds, and I have a healing word that, what does that do? 1d4 of life. And I have something called Vicious Mockery, which I'm still learning how to use. So that's my character.
Great. Awesome. Cannot wait to hear you serenade us, Borwas. But I have a quick question for Borwas. Did you get made fun of a lot with that last name? Or is it a common gnomish last name?
It is a common gnomish last name, but I did get made fun of a lot. But I know we're at a tough line. We've had to get tough. You know, it's a boy named Sue situation here. So
a boy named Pellet Sniffer.
Boy named Pellet Sniffer. Yeah.
I'll make you a shirt. This is a boy named Pellet Sniffer. All right, Orsic, tell us about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Jim, the vice president of the Friends of the Library, so not an actual librarian, an honorary librarian, maybe. Sometimes they let me behind the glass.
Friend.
And tonight I will...
Don't get too uppity.
Come on! Yeah, you know, that one time I got to show somebody where a book was. I'm still chasing that high. I am playing Orsic the Indestructible, a hill dwarf barbarian who was created out of a desire to never die again.
Again?
Well, you know, look, I had a bad experience. Anyway, we're not gonna dig into that. At level 1, Orsic has a whopping 16 hit points. But if I did the math right, at level 3, he has like 45, 46 hit points. So,
wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So we just have to, I just have to live that long. Just that.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So Orsic the possibly indestructible.
Orsic,
maybe in the future. One
of these days, gonna be indestructible. Look. He's the biggest dude from his little rural hill dwarf town. He's a folk hero. Now he's taken off to the big city taverns looking for adventure. Because he already beat up all the bullies in his town.
All the bullies.
The bullies. The bullies. That's what we dwarves call
all
the bullies. The hillbilly bullies.
Those billies sound tough.
Those goats.
Oh, I blew that. You can edit that out, though.
No, not at all. Vem Dustwings.
That's me.
Tell us about yourself.
I am a human rogue.
Tell us who you really are first.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Keith. I'm the technical services librarian, at the library. I've been working there 15 plus years, so I'm behind the scenes mostly now. But anyway, I am Vim Dustwings, human rogue. I was just a regular human growing up in a little village, but then I discovered magically underground, I found a chest that had the boots of elvenkind. And these make all my movements silent. When I'm walking around, it's silent. And it gives me advantage on dexterity checks as well. But that gave me the idea like, hey, I can use these as my profession. I can be a rogue. And so I started training under Farncrook the Devious. And he sounds like a real winner of a guide, doesn't he? But anyway, I started my training, but then our village was attacked by a frost giant and destroyed. And so now I am barely trained, and now I want to go find some gold, some treasure, so I can help rebuild my town. And that is.
Are you searching for vengeance or anything?
Well, I mean, it's a random frost giant, so
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe if I run across him.
All right.
We'll see.
I love that your backstory is all about the power that the perfect pair of shoes brings. You know, just you find that right accessory and it just makes your outfit, it makes you feel invincible. I think that's awesome.
There you go. Or invisible.
Legoland. Or invisible. Legoland. Tell us everything about you.
I'm already sweating.
Was that in character?
Sure. Why not? I'm Lisa. I am the administrative assistant at the library. I was a reference librarian. I've been at the library since I was 17 years old. Just can't stay away.
We raise them up good.
I will be playing Legoland, who is a hunter elf. I am the princess of a realm. And my best friend is Dimly. And I am in search of him because he's gone missing.
No, Dimly! Dimly and Legoland cannot be separated.
They can't.
I know this close friendship.
They can't and they shan't. And so that's my story.
I love it. So you're on a quest of your own before we even start.
And I learned, I should not say that. I know in my heart, because I'm an elf, that I am invincible and cannot die unless diseased.
So everyone, don't let Legoland get diseased and we'll be golden.
Only sword or sorrow can take me out.
Oh. Oh. All right. Don't joke. Okay.
The quote I read today.
From the Elven Tomes. the ancient scrolls. Okay. All right. That's awesome. Well, let's get started. I know this might be maybe not the very first time, but maybe one of the first times that y'all have played. Some of y'all have played Dungeons and Dragons, but don't worry. I'll explain everything as we go. Just play along, play in character if you can, and we'll all get the hang of it pretty quickly. Does everybody have their dice? Keith, you have your dice?
Uh-oh. Well, let me see. Oh, well, I guess my lucky dice, I can't find them, so I'll open up these new ones.
Yeah, I was I gave you some today at work.
What can go wrong? All right. Got
you don't
them.
need those lucky dice. How lucky are they if they
if they got lost? Them right now? I mean, come on.
Exactly. All right, let's get started. Let me gear up.
Pretty.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I got my familiar vibe.
Yes.
I feel like I should have
Okay.
like a helmet.
Yes, everybody should have their gear. Lisa has a
know.
cloak.
Uh,
Okay.
Drew has
Keith
his
the human,
flute.
You have your flute.
Yeah. I have my
Alright.
board games back here. I don't know.
Nice.
Well, you're a human. You're good to go. You got your super quiet shoes on. Okay.
My bow and arrow is just off screen.
There you
Just
go.
you can't see it. Got a cat off screen that I'm
no, we can
petting
see it.
like a
earlier.
villain.
You do look very
Okay.
villainous. I'm a little worried for all of us.
It's cool. All right. You're seated in a tavern. It's not very busy, but it's doing some pretty good business. And no one has come to bother you where your party is seated, tucked back in a corner, sort of in the dark, sort of private. So you can talk about your business, whatever that might be. If it's nefarious, if it's not, that's up to your party. The only person who's been by to check on you all evening is the owner of the tavern, who is a short dragonborn named Barb. But that all changes when the tavern door bangs open and a wintry gust of air comes through, which you think is kind of weird because it is a midsummer evening. Strange that's wintry gust of air. And a figure stands in the now open doorway. Roll for perception. Or roll a perception check. So roll your 20-sided dice.
9.
10.
9, 10,
No. Oh no.
Oh, is that
17.
a 17? Oh, and Keith, I'm guessing you got a 1. Okay,
Critical
well,
fail. Critical
critical
fail.
fail. So them, you were startled when the door opened and you slapped your tankard of ale onto the table and it splashed up into your eyes. So you are temporarily blinded. But you know something's going on. So you've got that going at least. Orsic and Boras, you guys are arm wrestling at the moment. So you kind of like look over and you're like, huh? Very Tim the Toolman Taylor. But Legoland, being an elf and observant and just kind of coolly sitting and watching everybody, gets a beat on this person right away. And in fact, you're the first person who realizes that not only is this figure who is cloaked sort of familiar, they're looking straight at your table and they're pointing an accusing finger at all of you. What do you do?
So if this is a humanoid, I can attempt to charm him or her, or should I try to do a charm person? or are they ready to kill us?
I don't know, they're across the room.
They're pointing at us.
Right?
Yeah, they're like,
I mean, I don't actually know. I'm blinded, but
You felt the gesture.
No, he doesn't feel anything. He's just like,
Like,
ah!
can somebody hand me a napkin here?
Barb, the owner, the Dragonborn owner, comes over with a clean cloth and hands it to you and says, do you know that person? There you go. Legoland, you think that this person is familiar, but you can't quite place them. You have been alive for a long time as an elf. Like, how old are you as an elf?
Oh man. Ooh, 450, I think.
450 years old. Yeah, so you might have met this person in person 150
No,
years
but please,
ago.
They
I really
blur.
expected her to be like, well, actually, I'm only 25.
Like, well,
In elf years, basically, yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, nobody else is
Awesome.
going to do anything.
I was
Orsic,
once murdered,
what?
but then I was brought back because elves are
You got better.
I just- you can't
Their,
leave it there.
their souls stay on the earth, and
Okay.
they are just put into the same body over and over again.
I just want to hear you say, "I got better."
I got better.
I got better.
Umadella.
I would. I think Orsic would like to challenge taking this person's accusatory pointing as a challenge, and after recently defeating the champion of the gnomes at an arm wrestle.
Oh, wait. We need to see who won the arm wrestling,
What?
actually.
What?
So,
He's
what
a
would you roll
gnome!
for that.
He's a
But-
bard.
Hello?
He
Hey.
plays the flute. You gotta have some good upper body strength to play the
What?
flute.
What do I roll for arm wrestling?
Acrobatics.
I have a +1 in acrobatics.
All right.
Apparently.
Roll. Let's see who won. Let's see who won. How'd you do?
I got an 8.
An
We
8?
rolled a 20.
I rolled a 20 and I got an 8.
Roll a 20 and add your acrobatics.
I got that's with my acrobatics.
Which I believe you had a +2 acrobatics.
Okay, so I rolled a 6, so it's +2 is 8.
So it was a stalemate when
That's possible.
When the door opened, you both were like, "Oh, let's just call it a draw. We don't want to make any enemies in this party."
Just afraid
So,
of breaking his flute hand. That's what happened. Going easy on him.
Look, I once saw a man's arm get broken playing arm wrestling, so let's be gentle with each other. Okay,
Drop
that's
kick
the
that
story
gnome
for
later.
another time, another campaign.